Okay, welcome back. Now, still going back to the definition of terms in manufacturing account. And before we start the class, I told you that our performance objective is that what's the topic is expecting us to know that we must, part of it is that we must be able to understand some terms that will be used in manufacturing account. Now, the first one here is we have the cost of production. Class, what did I say? Cost of production. Now, when we are talking about the cost of production, this is the total expenditure incurred in the production of output. That is, when we are talking about expenditure that was incurred, we are talking about expenses that was involved in the what? In the production process. That is, the total expenditure that was incurred in the production of the output. That is, in the production of a particular goods. Now, the second one we have is prime cost. When we are talking about prime cost, these are costs that can be traced to a particular production unit. That is, they are costs that can be traced to a particular production unit. Take for example, before most of our mothers or women that cook, before they go to the market, they go to the market to buy pepper and every necessary thing to get what? A soup done. There is a particular thing that must be inside that soup to make the soup what? To make it look tasty and delicious. That is also talking about the prime cost. That is, these are costs that can be traced. That is, that thing can be traced to a particular production unit. That is, they are directly related to the manufacturing process. Take for example, the orange inside what? Fanta. We can see that it is what? Directly what? Related. We can trace it inside that particular production. Now, the third one here is direct materials. When we are talking about direct materials, now, direct materials, this is the expenditure incurred on raw materials. This is the expenditure incurred on raw materials which can be traced to a particular production unit. That is, this is talking about something that can be traced to a particular production unit. Take for example, the other example I used the other time, I said we can equally trace that there is orange inside what? Fanta. That is, when they are producing Fanta, when you are drinking it, you will see that there are some things you are tasting inside. That is, you can feel that there is orange. You can taste it inside when you are drinking it. That is something that can be directly what? Traced. Now, the next one is we have direct labor. When we are talking about direct labor, this refers to the wages of employees who are directly engaged in the production process. And you can see that these two and these two, they are going in the same line. That is something we can equally trace. We can see that, okay, when these people they are working, who are the people working? They are what? They are the laborers. They are the people that we can directly trace it. Is that the wages of machine operators. Now we have the direct expenses. When we are talking about the direct expenses, these are expenses which have direct identification with production. That is, the expenses that have direct identification, something you can identify. That is, e.g., royalties. Now, the next one, we have other direct expenditure. Now, the next one will be going here, we have the factory overheads. Now, the factory overheads relate to expenditure incurred in the running of the factory which cannot be traced to a particular production unit. That is, they are indirect costs. Don't forget that we have this one as direct cost. Then the factory overheads, those factory overheads are indirect costs. Example of it is that we have factory rent and rates,